What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another episode of the Npc Evening News, or the nightly news. I figure I'd word it a little differently, the evening news, because we want to diversify the name, because diversity is our strength. Diversity is our strength. That needs to be highlighted every day, every hour, on the hour. The diversity is our strength, and we need to hire diverse people. Not qualified people, diverse. You don't have to be qualified, you just have to be diverse. But how are all of you doing? Hashtag Jeremy2. Dude, can I be honest? You guys crack me up in the chat. I watched the chat before the show. You guys just make me laugh. I see there's a bro Jeremy White, which is fantastic. All this stuff. I love it. I love all the conversations. Shout out to Mirror Jeremy for the super chat before NPC Nightly News even starts. Yeah, I'm cool like that. You are cool like that, and we appreciate you. Thank you so very much. So how's everybody doing today? Morgan McGinnis is here with a boom. Tommy, what's up? Where is Soy Boy Jeremy? Soy Boy Jeremy was in the chat earlier. I don't know exactly where. Spyro Frostus, ball grabber Jeremy. I will say I have a lot right now going on. I have a lot on my plate. So I might be a little distracted. Let me go ahead and drop a link here in the chat. We are officially launching a brand new Facebook group for geeks and gamers. This is a brand new group. So there's the link right there. This is, we are moving on from the other Facebook groups that we have been involved with. I've given those away to really awesome people. And this is going to be a new start for Facebook groups. And this is going to be officially run by myself and my team, mainly my team. So you can start to understand what all Geeks and Gamers is about. And so we're really excited for this. You're going to get to know all of my team. You're going to see the type of content that they are creating along with what I'm creating. I'm going to be there. I've got a video posted in that group. Now, the group is not live yet, so if you send a request, it's going to take probably another day or two for us to actually launch this group, so give us some time on that. This is going to be the official group for Geeks and Gamers. This is where you will talk to all of us, all the staff members, everybody you know on YouTube, everybody from the website, everybody from the Twitch channel, everybody from the podcast network. Everybody's going to be here. This will be ground zero for Geeks and Gamers. You know, there's a lot in the works right now. There's a lot of changes I'm making. So I might be kind of sidetracked, but swig of apple juice. That's right. Swig of apple juice for all of you here right now. Swig of apple juice for everybody that hit that melee button. But anyway, there's been a lot of things going on. Hang on. Let me give Anime Lately the good old moderator permissions. There you go. What's up, Anime Lately team? How are all of you? So what's going on? We're going live in 25 minutes. Good deal. Good deal, guys. You guys knocked it out of the park. If you're in that new group I created, the team group, check that video out. Bro, how many Alabama cups do you have? Well, this one, I think I got this one at a game several years ago. It's faded out, and so from the sun, because it's been out in the sun. This is a few years old, but I have a ton, man. I'm a lifelong Alabama fan. Lifelong Alabama fan. So when people say I'm a bandwagon fan, it's like, look, if you really want to call me a bandwagon fan for the Patriots, I'll kind of give you that one. I mean, I've been a fan of the Patriots for like 10 years, 12 years. But I didn't grow up a Patriots fan. I grew up an Alabama fan. It is in my heart and my soul, okay? So, let's see. Do we get Dino when you're moderator? What's up, Willie boy? Falcon, how are you? Be careful, might be the piss cup. No, that was a Last Jedi cup. That cup does no longer exist. Y'all get a bye week. Can you stream tomorrow afternoon? I am probably going to stream tomorrow afternoon because of the bye week. So good call on that one, Mirror Jeremy. I don't have a time yet, but since it's a bye week for Alabama, I have a little more free time on my Saturday, so I probably will. Star Wars for Life, how are you? I meant to go check my P.O. box today, and I didn't get a chance as I was running around, but I'm probably going to go check that tomorrow. I know you've got something heading my way. So From Hellheart, why am I watching this? I've unsubbed like 42 times and I keep getting resubbed. Damn YouTube. That's a good one. Forest Coach Jeremy, may the soy be with you all today. Forest Coach Jeremy, when are you cosplaying as me? Is that this weekend? I think it's this weekend, right? Let me know. But anyway, who all has played Red Dead Redemption 2 yet? Who all has played Red Dead 2? I haven't played it yet. I'm probably going to go buy it, even though I don't need to spend any money based on what's happened. But I do have there is some good news in terms of the fact that Google is still communicating with me on this situation, so we'll see. But I watched some gameplay of Red Dead 2. My goodness, this game looks incredible. This game looks incredible. Mild Peril, I think you said in the chat when the chat first started, and I pay attention to the chat. I think you were the first comment. Mild Peril, didn't you say that you watched Haunting, or what is it? Haunting of Hill House. Is that right? Did you say you watched it? And you said that it was a good recommendation? Let's see. Chris Bradshaw says, started it today. Great so far. Oh, man, I really want to play it. Let's see. Bro Jeremy White. So Boba Fett film officially canceled, but the weird alien singer in the jar from Soilo gets his own trilogy. Yeah, it's interesting. I know. Let's see. Nicholas Glenn, free time Saturday sounds like a Flounders Day. Are you in town? Hit me up on private messages, and I'll get with you a little bit later. Yes, it's amazing. Mild Peril. Well, I'm glad that you checked it out. Again, Haunting of Hill House is one of the best seasons of television I have seen in a long time. My goodness. I mean, incredible. I was about to play. I play about an hour. It took almost that long to install. Yeah, I heard it takes a long time to install. Movie Fan 2K4. Nice Joker picture behind you. Yeah, that's a picture that Anna, that Star Wars girl, made for me and gave to me when I met her last month. And so, yeah, she's an awesome artist. So she's the best. Impressed you read it. Respect, man. I try to read as much as I can. I appreciate the time and the energy that you guys give this community and this YouTube channel. So I try to keep up with as much as I can. I'm never going to be able to keep up with everything, but I try. You made me stay up all night watching that. Tammy says, it's so good. It's so great. I love it so much. Let's see. Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy just finished Haunting last night. It's great. Yes, it is so great. So great. That's a painting of Jeremy without his war paint on. Let me see. I concur. Haunting is excellent. Well, I'm glad so many people have had a chance to check it out. It's really good. Swig of apple juice for everybody that's checked it out so far. Yeah, and as far as the Boba Fett movie being confirmed now, Kathleen Kennedy actually did something today, guys. Can we get a round of applause for the CEO of Lucasfilm doing some work for the first time in 10 months? Kathleen Kennedy did work today for the first time in 10 months. She commented on something. I know it was really difficult for her. It took a lot of preparation. It took a lot of willpower. But yeah, she did an okay job. So I'm proud of her for actually doing something. She confirmed today that the Boba Fett movie is 100% dead, which, again, I don't like Boba Fett. I never cared about a Boba Fett movie. But, I think that there's definitely projects in the works that I would rather see a Boba Fett movie over, namely Rian Johnson's trilogy. So, Kathleen, if you really want to make us excited, why don't you announce that Rian Johnson's trilogy is 100% dead? That's what you need to do if you really want to make us happy. You know what I mean? So, but I don't like it. Who was excited for the Boba Fett movie? I'm just curious. And I know Boba Fett has his fans, and I know that, and I respect that. I totally understand. So, who is excited for the Boba Fett movie? Caitlin Alba was. Viper Chief 117. It's Jeremy coming to you with another video. All right, so it looks like quite a few people were. Okay. So it's kind of mixed now. I mean, I would have watched it definitely, but I didn't want it. So it looks like there was quite a few people that were excited for it, and I totally understand that. You know, I didn't even share this out on Twitter. If you haven't, please share the video. Let's get some more folks up in here. I need to share. I forgot to share. We're live. I didn't tell anybody we were going live. And we're live. Boom. Okay. I wanted an Obi-Wan movie first. This should have happened before they ever thought about making Solo. That is true. Now, Obi-Wan, this is a good question for the chat. Is there anybody that doesn't want an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie with Ewan McGregor? Is there anybody that doesn't want this? That's right. Smash the melee, bros. Smash the melee. But is there anybody that does not want an Obi-Wan movie with Ewan McGregor? Anyone that doesn't know we're live needs to get alive. I just want a good movie. Yeah. Not under the current leadership, I don't. That's a good way of putting it, Spyro Frost. I completely understand where you're coming from. Article saying someone said she confirmed. So we can't even get confirmation that she confirmed. No, we all want Obi-Wan. Yeah, I mean, but I get the way of thinking about it where it's like I don't want an Obi-Wan movie under the current leadership. I totally understand that. Melee the dislike. Come on, Micah Mathis. Come on, that hurts, Micah Mathis. That hurts. Let's see. Who would play a child Luke in the Obi-Wan movie? I mean, they could get somebody. I don't know any kid actors that off the top of my head, you know. So they need to recast Mike Zero with a female lead. Jeremy, I bought Legend of Zelda today for the Switch. Good job, sir. You are going to be blown away. It is a great game. It is an amazing game. So enjoy. I really want to play Red Dead Redemption. I really do. Swig of apple juice. We're almost at 100 melees. Good purchase, Viper Chief. Yes, I agree, Morgan McGinnis. Force Ghost Jeremy. Thoughts on Johnny Depp not being in a Disney reboot of Pirates of the Caribbean? I'm cosplaying Sunday at 9 a.m. GMT live, hopefully. All right, tag the hell out of me and Geeks and Gamers, and I'll retweet you if I can. Yeah, I heard these rumors about Johnny Depp not being in a Disney reboot of Pirates of the Caribbean. Has that been confirmed? Can anybody tell me if that's been confirmed? I saw the story going around, and what a disaster if that's the case. I mean, he makes those movies. Makes it. So I'm waiting to see. What? Why? Why did I just get an ad in the middle of a live stream? You got an ad in the middle of the live stream? I've never even got... Well, I don't watch a lot of live streams live, so I don't know if that is normal or not. Can somebody tell me if this Pirates reboot is it confirmed that they are rebooting it without Johnny Depp? Jack Sparrow will become Jackie Sparrow. Indie Defense, that is awesome. I might, you know what? I'm going to take a picture of that comment, because if I do, I might just have to, I may have to title a video that one right there. Where did it go? Indie Defense, that's a good one right there. You'll get credit if I do. I'll post that. That was great right there. So let me do a screenshot. That's good stuff right there. That's good stuff. Jane Sparrow, Obi-Wan 27883. I heard my name. Of course you want me. Of course you want me, says Obi-Wan 27883. So if this has been confirmed, that Johnny Depp is not going to be in the reboot of the Pirates Caribbean, that's just, I mean, again, those movies haven't been good since the first one anyway, even if he's been in them and he is the best part of them. I haven't liked the Pirates movie since the first one, and I thought the first one was absolutely incredible, and I think it still holds up today. Every other Pirates movie has been hot garbage as far as I'm concerned. Hot garbage. So how many of you how many of you are getting ads during live streams? I'm curious about that. I see Star Wars for Life said she's got them. That's new to me. Is that something that's always been a thing or what? Micah Mathis says, well, that's on you, Jeremy. The first three were great. I disagree. I only like the first one, but I hear you, man. I mean, look, I like the Pirates movie. I like that. I like the movies in terms of like, I love the setting. I love the stories, but it's just like the execution isn't there. All right. Never, not I, no ads. I am Micah Mathis. So most of you are saying no. Only a couple of you are getting those. Keep me updated on that. If that continues to be a problem, I'm going to want to know. I don't want you getting, like, I know that after the live stream is uploaded, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you have too many ads in your live stream. Look, that's part of it, okay? But I don't want you getting ads during the live stream. So so if that continues to be a problem, let me know. I'll see what I can do. I don't know if there's anything I can do, but I hope that doesn't continue happening. So if there's something I can change in the settings to avoid that for you guys in the future, I will try, because I don't like you getting ads during the live stream. It's new, says Jennifer G. All right. So anything I can do, I will try to help avoid that, because I don't like that. If they refresh the page, there is a chance of an ad. Okay. Got you. Mirror Jeremy, we will see Kathleen Kennedy publicly for the first time since The Last Jedi at the Oscars when she receives her award. The award is pointless, like Bruce's Courage Award. Couldn't have said it better myself, Mirror Jeremy. Could not have seen it better myself. You are 100% right. And let's see, when is the Oscars? This shows how out of touch with the Oscars I am. Is it, the Oscars happen this year or next year? I think it's like in January, isn't it? When are the Oscars? I see ads for Alabama every time you're on. Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. Swig of apple juice in the Bama cup. You two would put ads on during your funeral. Oh, the Oscars are totally pointless. Totally. But when are they? Just curious. February or March? Okay, so it's not even this year then. Okay. That shows you how much I know. I have no idea. You know what? I want an honest question for you. Something Force Ghost Jeremy just said. Honest question, okay? When you rewatch the live stream replays and you get like 5 ads during it, do you want me to turn those ads off? Are they annoying to the point where you want me to turn them off? Because I will if you want me to. So live stream replays, I know you get a lot of ads on those. So do you want me to turn those off? Are they aggravating to the point where you want me to turn them off? Let me know. I don't care. No. I don't care about the ads. No ads. No, it's fine. Never gotten ads. Not a problem. Make the money. No, they're fine. Did Jeremy unlock Lauren from the dungeon? Lauren's cool. Nope. It's your money. No, make the money. Okay. All right, cool. As long as you guys are cool with it, you know, like I don't want to annoy the hell out of people with it. You know what I mean? So, All right. Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate that. All right. Tommy says, Sirius XM journalist Eric Weber tweeted the news by saying Kathleen Kennedy just confirmed to me Boba Fett movie is 100% dead. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we just talked about that a little while ago. So if he got confirmation from her, that means she did her job for once. And we're happy for her. We're happy for Kathleen Kennedy. We're very happy for her. So, all right. Thank you for that. Thank you for the feedback on that. I appreciate it. Like I said, I take this stuff seriously. I take your time seriously. So, you know, you guys have a voice here, you know. Jeremy, do you agree that Disney is an SJW company? Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I'm a fan of Disney, but they are an SJW company. There's no doubt about that. That doesn't mean I can't be a fan of them. And I do think that they do a lot of good. But there's no doubt that they have their agendas. There's no doubt about it. So March 2018 for Oscars. Okay, got you. Jeremy is better than my boss. I just try to listen because again, you guys make this channel and you guys make the community, you know. And again, if you're just joining us, we just it's not officially launched yet, but if you want to, brand new Facebook group, official Facebook group for Geeks and Gamers, right there. We're probably going to launch it within the next day or two. And that is going to be so you guys can start to understand more about the team, more about what we do. This group is designed to show you that it's more than Jeremy. And so we have a lot going on. I want my team to know that that the people that are here that support this YouTube channel also support everything else we're doing. And if you don't like what they're doing, tell them, talk to them, critique them, you know, work with them too. Say, hey, look, I'd like it better if you guys did this. You know, we've got the Twitch channel, we've got the podcast network, you know, we've got the website, we've got a lot of moving parts. So anyway, just join if you can. PewDiePie will lose to T-Series in a few days. I know, so sad, but Pewds will still always be the king. He will always be the king. If you sent a request to that group, it will not be approved probably until tomorrow. So, and if you don't like Facebook, I totally understand. That's why you can follow me on Twitter, at DDayCobra. So, can we get a Geeks and Gamers book club? We actually had a Geeks and Gamers book club Facebook group about 2 years ago. It just never took off. So again, how it works is if we can generate enough interest in the main Facebook group for a spinoff group of something, that's how we kind of did it last time around. I'll consider that, you know. So let's see, Jeremy, I've done some research on YouTube, and if you get ads during your videos, it's because more people are watching you. Okay, got you. I mean, we definitely don't have like one of the biggest live stream crowds, you know. I'm happy that we have 335 people watching right now. So, I mean, people like, you know, Ralph Retort and all those guys get like thousands and thousands of people, you know. All right, Laura, Ryan stole my fan fiction story. Hashtag Porkins movie. Yes, don't we all want this? Don't we all want the Porkins movie? Wolfman Jack, if JJ made TFA a generally okay movie and it's currently making episode 9, will that mean it will at least be okay? Not saying the trilogy can be salvaged, and I'm not seeing it regardless, but do you think episode 9 will be a decent entry? So here's the problem with episode 9, in my opinion. Now, I'm speaking as someone that likes J.J. Abrams a lot as a filmmaker. I do. I've liked every movie he's directed. I've loved Lost. Was it Alias? You know, he was involved in. All of the TV shows he's been involved in, I've liked most of them. That doesn't mean I can't call him what he is, which is a beta, because that's what he is. But I like him as a filmmaker. I just do. And I know a lot of people don't like when I say that, and I get it. TFA, good movie, in my opinion, and that's fine. Nobody's going to agree with me here. But The Last Jedi is such a monumental failure to capitalize off of The Force Awakens. JJ is starting with like 10 feet in the grave. So I don't think there's too many problems that have to be corrected. And I don't see any possible way that episode 9 can be a good movie based on where we're at post The Last Jedi. That's just where I see it. I don't think that it will be a good movie. I just don't. I don't see it. Kylo Ren and Rey have already fought like multiple times. What is there to see? What excitement is there? Who cares about this anymore? You know what I mean? Like, we just don't care. Like, there's no amount of interest. There's no amount of intrigue, you know? Like, we should be going into episode 9 with questions and excitement, you know, and all of these opportunities and theories. We don't care, you know, like, we just don't care. That is bad. It's a bad situation, you know? So I don't think episode 9 has a chance of even being good. I really don't. I hope Rose and Finn ship. So it's a good question, Wolfman Jack, and I get where you're coming from. I really do. But yeah, I don't think there's any chance. I just don't. I don't think there's any chance episode 9 can be good. And that's sad. It sucks. And it's such a far cry from where I was. You know, it's such a far cry from where I was just a few years ago. But that's the effect that Rian Johnson has had on this universe. That's the effect. Like, my excitement level before The Force Awakens was a 10. After The Force Awakens was a 10. Going into The Last Jedi was a 10. And then once I finally started understanding how bad The Last Jedi was, again, I felt that Disney was going to acknowledge, like, we've fucked up. But then they wouldn't even acknowledge it. And then they doubled down and they started attacking the fans and dismissing them. And it's like, I went from incredibly optimistic to I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't care. Let's see. TFA was way better than Rogue One, says Cole Mania. Well, I agree with you. I think most people agreed with me initially, but now I think across the board, I think Rogue One is the best received Disney Star Wars movie right now. I think Rogue One is easily the best received. So right now in the chat, what is your favorite Disney Star Wars movie? Just please give me the name. You know, Rogue One, Solo, TFA, TLJ. What is your favorite Disney Star Wars movie? Let's see, Rogue One, TFA. So more Rogue One. I see a lot of Force Awakens. Holy shit, you guys are blowing the chat up. Definitely saw more Rogue One than anything. By a lot, actually. I saw a lot of TFAs. There's a lot of TFAs in there, but there's more Rogue Ones than anything. And in all honesty, yeah, I would say, again, this is not scientific, but I would say probably maybe 70% of the answers are Rogue One. Maybe 60 to 70% of the answers are Rogue One. TFA would be a distant second. So, and that's how I feel about it right now. I feel like that Rogue One is easily the best received Disney Star Wars movie post Last Jedi. And here's what I liked about Rogue One. Again, you all kind of know what I didn't like about Rogue One. I did not like the Rebellion. I didn't like the casting of it. I felt like for the Rebellion, I feel like they were just like, let's not cast a white male, you know? Let's just not cast a white male. And I'm just like, that is bullshit, you know? How about cast the best person for the job? And so, and then I love the Battle of Scarif. I love the last, 45 minutes to an hour. The Vader scene's awesome. Krennic is awesome. So there's a lot of good in Rogue One, no doubt about it, you know? So, all right, Alex Martinez, have you had soy today according to NPC programs? No soy, unless, I don't know, is there soy in chocolate, or not chocolate milk, in apple juice? Because that's what I got. I got apple juice. Let's see. On Odin's stream, he has a way for peeps to vote. He probably uses Streamlabs, and I'm probably going to move over to Streamlabs in the near future. So that's probably what he's using. I know Odin does. I know Odin uses Streamlabs actually. So I just need to get a little more familiar with it. And Streamlabs is actually going to make the live stream experience for all of us a lot better. We can interact with you a lot more. And so that's going to be awesome. So no Yoo-hoo. I had Yoo-hoo earlier. So not today though. Tommy says Jake Lloyd is a better actor than Daisy Ridley. You know, I can't even argue with that. Plus, look, man, you can say what you want about Jake Lloyd, okay? Jingle all the way for the win, okay? Jingle all the way for the win. Where did it go? Jeremy, have you still not watched Solo? I have not watched Solo. I don't want to watch Solo. I don't want to. Trump is a better actor than Daisy. Let's see. So many comments I'm trying to catch. I'm trying to catch a comment that I can read real quick. There's just so much that's moving. You might enjoy it. Solo? Okay, so for those that have seen Solo, would I enjoy Solo? Is it worth my time to watch Solo? Yes or no? Is it worth my time? No, it's okay. No. Yes, of course. Delish says yes. Woo, it's a lot of no's. There's a few yeses, but there's a lot of no's. As long as you compare it to TLJ. Okay. A lot of no's, some yeses. Stand your ground. Yeah, I still just don't want to watch it, you know? I just don't want to. So that's really what it comes down to. I don't want it to be part of my canon. I feel like I wasted too much time watching The Last Jedi multiple times. So I can't do it, I don't think. David Stevens, no, I will catch hell for this, but Rogue One is actually my second favorite Star Wars film overall. So David Stevens says Rogue One is his second favorite Star Wars film overall. I mean, I can't hate, man. I mean, I can't hate you for that. That's all good. Did you ask Ahsoka's permission to touch her before you put her on the mic? Hashtag Jeremy2 or Jeremy2. Save your money, play Mario Kart. Even though you spelled it wrong, Derek, I appreciate the sentiment behind it. We're almost up to 400 viewers. Smash the melee button if you don't mind. If you don't mind. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. It's a simple request from a simple man. And I'll go ahead and drop the link for our Facebook group, our soon-to-be-launched new Facebook group. Probably give me like another day, and this thing will be officially launched. So your request is going to be pending for probably the next 24 hours. So, but that's our new Facebook group. Very excited for this, and you're going to get to meet a lot of the members of the Geeks and Gamers team. Graham says, thank you for retweeting my NPC picture. No problem. I'm always happy to retweet people. You know, I don't get on Twitter as much as I used to, so don't get mad at me if I don't respond to everything like I used to. But Twitter was really dragging me down in terms of like, I was just getting into like all these fights with all these soy boys, and like I got to stop responding. And I'm doing a better job of not responding. There's people that have made some videos recently mentioning me, and I just haven't responded because it does nothing to respond. You know, it just gives them what they want. So I am literally shaking about joining Facebook Geeks and Gamers. Laura Ryan stole my fanfiction. The space battles in Rogue One are the best in Star Wars. I don't know if it's the best. I mean, that opening scene in Revenge of the Sith is pretty amazing. You know, It's good, though. The space battles are good. The space battles are good. Jeremy loves talking to the soy boys and soy girls. Not really. And that's why I've had to stop with Twitter. So real quick, what is your, okay, let's leave, and I'm not saying everybody's favorite is Empire, but let's leave the Empire Strikes Back out of the question, okay? Because that's generally the one that most people say is their favorite. Exclude the Empire Strikes Back. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Exclude the Empire Strikes Back. If that's the case, mine is Revenge of the Sith. So Revenge of the Sith is my second favorite, but if you take Empire out of it, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. Lots of different answers, but I am seeing a lot of Revenge of the Sith, which makes me happy. I knew I would see a lot of New Hope. Return of the Jedi obviously is going to be mentioned. So I'm digging how many people are saying Revenge of the Sith. That makes me my faith in humanity is being restored right now because of how many people are showing some love for Revenge of the Sith. Oh, that makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. And a lot of people are saying Revenge of the Sith is their number one, which is great. So that's fantastic. Delish says, how about an American reboot of Harry Potter called Harriet Tubman Potter and the Magic Bus? This account is fantastic. It's fantastic. It's so good. I love this account. He's on my Facebook page. It's great. Best account I've seen in a while. Outside of obviously like Force Ghost Jeremy, Mitter Jeremy. The Jeremys are still, they have a close place in my heart. So, I'm baffled at the fans who didn't like Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, I guess here's the thing about Return of the Jedi. I think Return of the Jedi has a lot in common with The Dark Knight Rises. Okay, there was a lot of hype for the second film. The Dark Knight and Empire Strikes Back are both considered, two of the single greatest movies ever made. Definitive scenes, definitive moments that will live on forever. And the expectations for the follow-up were so incredibly high that I feel that both of those third movies get a lot of unfair criticism. There are fair criticisms in both films, but I feel like there's a lot of unfair criticisms that follow. So I think The Dark Knight Rises is a great movie with some problems, and I feel like Return of the Jedi is a great movie with some issues. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. The Dark Knight Rises was never going to be better than The Dark Knight. Never. And Return of the Jedi was never going to top Empire Strikes Back on a level of how iconic it was and things like that. So that's how I feel. Maybe I'm wrong, Mile Peril says The Dark Knight Rises is a terrible film. It's not, man. The Dark Knight Rises is so good. Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? You want to give it to another citizen? It's so good, though. Not that scene. That scene's not good. But where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? See, there's some Dark Knight Rises hate. I knew I would bring the haters out. By the way, Michael Hand says, I'm baffled at the fans who didn't like Return of the Jedi. I actually saw that before you sent super chat. So, but thank you for the super chat. Dark Knight Rises is great. Dark Knight is overrated. No, God damn it, The Dark Knight is not overrated. What are you talking about? The Dark Knight is not overrated. Okay? Here's how The Dark Knight goes, okay? There's the people that understand its greatness and then the people that don't know what they're talking about. That's simple. Okay? That's simple. So, David Stevens says Revenge of the Sith is the best. Love it. John Matrix, Jedi number 1. Respect. Sith number 2. Major respect. Empire, Hope, Rogue One, Phantom Menace, Clones, Solo, TFA, TLJ. Yeah, the news sucks for the most part. And I respect for having Jedi 1 because a lot of people don't have that number 1, and then Sith. So I got you, bud. I got you on that. Alex Martinez, Star Wars Episode 9 will be called Revenge of the NPCs. Who said The Dark Knight was overrated? Ban them. It's so good. So good. Bane wasn't Bane though. I loved it, but it wasn't accuracy. Well, but the thing is you have to look at how Nolan does things. Like Nolan's films were kind of grounded in reality. And if you took Bane from the comics, it wouldn't have worked for Nolan's world. You know what I mean? I love Tom Hardy's Bane. Like that Batman Bane fight, the first one in The Dark Knight Rises is my favorite fight scene in any comic book movie. I'm not saying it's as entertaining as some of the Captain America Winter Soldier fights and all that stuff, but the just raw, gritty fight scene, the feel between Batman and Bane. And Batman, you can hear every punch, no music. And these henchmen are just standing around like, Bane's fixing to beat the shit out of this dude. And then he cuts a pro wrestling he does like a pro wrestling monologue all through it. You know what I mean? Like he cuts like an entire promo. It's so good. Like it's so good. I love The Dark Knight Rises. I love it. So I'll fight for The Dark Knight Rises. I'll give you the criticisms, okay? I understand the magic knee brace was kind of cheesy. I understand him getting his back broken and then he just gets it fixed in like 20 seconds. I understand where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? I understand Miranda Tate when she died or Talia al Ghul when she died. And she's like, like it's so bad. Like it was a bad scene. There are some issues you can point out in The Dark Knight Rises, but overall, still a great movie. Did you ever get around to seeing Solo, Michael Hand? No, people just asked me that about 10 minutes ago. I have not seen, I've not seen Solo. I don't think I'm going to see Solo. But yeah. Oh man, Mirror Jeremy, can we get some love for Warrior, please? Dude, okay. If you have not seen Warrior with Tom Hardy, you need to watch Warrior. That right there is the most badass Tom Hardy has ever been. And that says a lot because Tom Hardy is a badass. But in Warrior, my God, like Tom Hardy is a mother effing beast in Warrior. One of my favorite movies. I love Warrior. No, I love Warrior. No doubt about it. Good call. Good call. I mean, that is an emotional movie. It's got action. It's got family drama. It's got great acting. Storytelling is phenomenal. Warrior is incredible. So good job on that one. All right. Take that, dummy. SJWs never learn because NPCs don't gain XP. Ooh, I like that one. I like it. That's a very good super chat. SJWs never learn because NPCs don't gain XP. They don't gain experience. It's so good. It's so good. Bro, Jeremy White, if you have not seen Warrior, you need to watch Warrior right now. Tom Hardy is such a badass. Like, I mean, it is his most badass movie by far. It's so good. It's so good. Let's see. Wolfman Jack, The Dark Knight Rises, where a throat cancer patient versus a man sounding like a speak and spell. Back off The Dark Knight Rises, Wolfman Jack. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Daniel Bain, is Helpman level BA? Did you mean to put the space in that? I apologize if I'm not understanding what you're saying. Is Helpman level BA? Is that badass? I don't understand what you're saying, man. I apologize. Hashtag no XP for NPC, says the real Jeremy. What's up, Zach Blackfire? How are you, buddy? Star Wars for Life, Revenge of the Sith is marching to the tone of the kill everyone. It's awesome. Yes, absolutely. Jeremy, thoughts on why Megyn Kelly was fired? I don't want to get too deep into the Megyn Kelly story, but I mean, look, this is what happens. She pandered to the PC crowd, and the PC crowd turned on her the moment they could. She left Fox, and she jumped in bed with the PC crowd, and they will eat their own alive. And she found out really quick. So she got what she deserved. She got what she deserved. As crazy as the whole situation is, she got what she deserved. So she did this to herself. Alex Martinez, hey Jeremy, do you see and read my regular comments? There's your answer. I read as many as I can. Like, you guys have to, like, if you watch other live streams, you have to understand that I try to read as many of the regular comments as I can. Like you have to, because I watch other live streams and I try my best to read regular comments. Oh, is Hardy IP man level of badassery? Okay, I got you, Daniel Payne. My bad. It's a different thing because it's like it's raw, tough, like badass. It's not like a martial arts badass, but yes, same level in terms of the high of being badassery. Just you got to watch it, man. I mean, Tom Hardy's straight up scary in that. Straight up scary. The music and nonsense. I bet Jeremy will ignore this comment. You were wrong. You were wrong. Let's see. Did you see Halloween? I've not seen Halloween. He reads all of mine because the deep connection we share. Swig of juice. Swig of apple juice. The music and nonsense. Damn, curse you, Jeremy. Gotta go. Keep drinking those soy tears, Jeremy. No problem. Wolfman Jack. How to beat Bane in the comics requires skill. To beat the Dark Knight Rises Bane, just punch his stupid braces. I don't disagree with you. I read Nightfall. You know, I have most of the Nightfall issues still here somewhere. So I understand why a comics purist would have problems with Bane. I totally get it. You know what I mean? But Nolan took liberties with all of the characters in his Batman movies. So it's not just Bane. So he stayed consistent all through the trilogy. You know what I mean? But I get it. I totally understand. So, have you seen Venom? I like the movie. Yeah, I got a review, Mr. Cage 231. I've got a review here on the channel. I didn't like it. I did like Tom Hardy because I'm a huge Tom Hardy fan, but I did not like Venom that much. Overall, it just didn't work for me. But a lot of people seem to like it. A lot of people seem to like it. So, smash the melee button if you don't mind. And again, I just want to keep I want to keep sharing this link to our soon to be launched Facebook group. This is our brand new Facebook group. This is where you're going to be able to communicate with the team at Geeks and Gamers. You're going to see a lot of the people on YouTube posting in there. You're going to be able to communicate directly with us. I want you to know more about Geeks and Gamers, more about the team. And so that group will probably launch in the next 24 to 48 hours. Geek Man no like Venom, Geek Man bad. Let's see. The Dark Knight Rises is my favorite Batman movie, says Lewis Ryan. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Now it's definitely my least favorite of the Nolan trilogy, and I think Batman Begins and The Dark Knight are extremely close. The thing that barely takes The Dark Knight above Batman Begins is the Joker, but Batman Begins is just as good. It's just as good. Let's see. Jeremy, are you excited about the upcoming Batman game by Rocksteady? I read the leaks, and dude, I'm so pumped. I don't know anything about that. Take that, dummy. I don't know anything about that one. Can you? I'll have to look into it because you can't drop a link here. But I'll have to look into that. I'm a big fan of Arkham Knight. I'm sorry, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. And people ask me about this. What are my feelings on the Arkham games? Arkham Asylum is my favorite Batman game, and by far probably. I thought City was fantastic in the open world and all of the like the free play that it allowed. But there was something about Arkham Asylum that just felt a little more personal. I love the small contained feel and story of Arkham Asylum. And just to play as Batman like that for the first time was truly incredible. And the Scarecrow scenes in that game were freaky as hell. Like that was some of the freakiest stuff I've ever dealt with in a video game. And Darth Vader, I'm talking about it right now. So the Scarecrow scenes in Arkham Asylum is still some of the most terrifying stuff I've ever experienced in a video game. Incredible. So yes, Arkham City's great too, but for me, I'll always side with Arkham Asylum as my favorite Batman game. I tried to play Arkham Knight, and I think I was just kind of done with it. I didn't like the driving aspect of Arkham Knight. Like, I don't know what it was. Arkham Knight just didn't work for me. It's the same game, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's bad. It's just, I don't know. I think I was a little burnt out on it, you know? So All right. Captain Marvel will flop. I don't know. It might. You know, I made a video where I said it has the potential to be the first Marvel flop. So we'll see. Chris says Batman Begins is one of the best origin stories I've ever seen. I agree with you. Yeah, too much driving. So did let's see. Was with Arkham Knight, was there just a lot of driving all through the game? Because I remember playing it for like a few hours and that's all it was. I was like, F this, man. I can't deal with this. I don't want to do this. So is that so there was a lot of driving in Arkham Knight all through it? How come you're not playing Red Dead 2? I don't have it. I want it. I really don't have the time to play it, but I also I'm in the middle of trying to recover a lot of stolen money from me, so I had to be responsible and not spend the money on it. So that's there's a couple of reasons why I want to so bad. Red Dead 2 looks phenomenal, like mind-blowing phenomenal. So yeah, Batmobile was used heavily. Yeah, that's what I just didn't like it, man. Alex Martinez says, thanks, Jeremy. You're the man. No, thank you. Graham says, what about a Batman Beyond game movie with Keaton as old Bruce Wayne? That's been thrown around for a long time. And I mean, I don't know any Batman fan that would not want that. So that idea has always been out there. 100% behind that. 100%. So... But my favorite, yeah, going back to Arkham Asylum, like those Scarecrow scenes, man, that's some of the most terrifying stuff I've ever experienced in a video game. Now, I've played scarier video games all the way through, but those moments, because I didn't understand it, you know, I'm like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? It was crazy. I'm a Batman fan, Jeremy, and I don't want it. Why not, Christopher Mills? Why not? Ever play Arkham Origins? I never played Origins. I was so burnt out on the Arkham games after Night, so I just didn't want to play it. Not a Beyond fan. I mean, I understand that, Christopher Mills. I understand. Make sure I haven't missed anything. The Scarecrow scene made me not have any sleep for 2 days. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Let's see. Chad Pike. My brother's girlfriend left him because he bought Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed, and Red Dead 2 and Black Ops 4 and paid $60 each. Bro, that's an awesome story. So, all right. Chad Pike says, my brother's girlfriend left him because he bought Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed, Red Dead 2, and Black Ops 4 and paid $60 each. So he paid $240 plus tax. So what, 260 to 260, 270, and his girlfriend left him. So can we all press 1 for Chad Pike's brother and show him that he respects women? Because he definitely respects women, and we appreciate Chad's brother. Press 1 for Chad's brother. He gets the bro respect from us. He definitely gets the bro respect here. So that's awesome. That's great. Oh, girl said, you just dropped 260 on games. I'm out. And he's like, later, I got some gaming. That's awesome. Nothing but respect to your brother, Chad. Nothing but respect. That's good stuff right there. He dodged the bullet. Oh, man. That's good. That's good. I'm literally shaking. Fictagious says, could they do a sequel to Batman Returns that makes the other sequels non-canon? The split off seems to be coming into these movie franchises now. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to have something like that. You know, I didn't like Batman Returns that much. I love Batman 89. Like, I love Batman 89. I think Batman 89 holds up incredibly well. But Batman Returns never worked for me. But then the jump from Returns to Forever, it felt weird, man. So do you still think the chat? Do you still think Batman 89 holds up? I think Batman 89 holds up incredibly well. Like Tim Burton did a great job on that. The atmosphere, Gotham feels like a real character, you know, in that movie. Love 89. I'm seeing some love for Batman 89. Yeah, Batman 89 is fantastic. It holds up so well. VP21, you haven't seen Batman 89? You got to watch Batman 89. You got to watch Batman 89. How have you not seen Batman 89? It's on Netflix, I think. Is it still on Netflix? Can somebody confirm? Lando as Dent, though. Hell yeah. Trying to see if somebody can tell me if it's still on Netflix. Never heard of Batman 89? Okay, let me come. Some people don't know the terminology. Batman 89 is the Batman movie that Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson are in. It's called Batman 89 because it was released in 1989. So that's how we identify it, by calling it Batman 89. So if anybody was confused, that's the point. That's what we're saying. It's called Batman 89 because it was released in 1989. So I believe him. I haven't seen Home Alone, any of them. You haven't seen Home Alone? Oh my gosh. Not on Netflix? It used to be on Netflix, didn't it? Evil Company? It used to be. I thought it was. You mean the original Batman? Hell yes. Okay, yeah. So it's we always call it Batman 89. So wait till they get a load of me. That's right. You missed an opportunity to call this NPCNN. Game views. Hey, we can keep evolving it. Not seeing it on Netflix. Okay, well, it was on Netflix at one point. I guess it's not anymore. So Home Alone blows mega chunks. Didn't like those movies. Don't like the actor either. Christopher Mills. Bro, what? Home Alone is a timeless classic, okay? I will fight you over this. Home Alone is amazing, legendary. One of the greatest movies. I'm not saying like from a movie making standpoint. I'm not saying like it's Lord of the Rings or something, but it's one of the greatest Christmas movies ever made. So good. It's so good. Okay, so no, it's not on Netflix. Thanks, Lawrence. Thank you for everybody that confirmed that. But dude, Home Alone, man, classic. Timeless classic. Come on. I'm trying to stay calm here. Swig of apple juice to calm Jeremy down. Home Alone music is awesome. Yes, Somewhere in My Memory by the great John Williams. Schnick says the second Home Alone has Trump in it. And he helped the poor boy that had he didn't know where his family was. He was alone in a big city. And what does Trump do? Trump is there to offer his assistance. What a great man. Speaking of the Lord of the Rings, do you like the movies, Jeremy? I do very much like the movies. Ivan Ortega, Home Alone was not good until our Emperor Master, Modern Mr. Trump made a totally necessary cameo. Let me see. Hang on. The Grand Inquisitor says, Jeremy, I would like to wear the MAGA hat, please. You want to wear the MAGA hat? Can you see him? There we go. Right there. There we go. All right. Your request, I'm here. So, all right, where are we at? Lord of the Rings. I think the Lord of the Rings movies are some of the greatest films ever made, probably objectively, maybe the greatest films ever made from a movie making standpoint, from a continuity standpoint. They're incredible. I don't personally like them as much as I praise them for their greatness. I mean, I enjoy them, and they're not movies I can watch over and over again for enjoyment, but I appreciate them for their greatness, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Thank you, Jeremy. You will make a great Sith one day. Thank you. All right, where are we at here? Any update on John Williams? The last I heard, he was fine. It's the last I heard. So, you hear about Megyn Kelly? Yeah, I talked about that a little bit earlier. I just said like she deserves it for the fact that she got involved with the PC crowd, with the far left crowd, and that's what happens. They eat their own. They're not going to stand up for anybody. They're going to take any opportunity they can to be outraged about anything. So, Melissa Anderson, Catherine Langford cast in Avengers 4. I fear this film will be woke with women and not what we think. I don't even know who Catherine Langford is. Who the hell is Catherine Langford? I don't even know who that is. Kyle Jordan Gaming, Star Wars man racist, literally trembling. Literally trembling. Literally. What's up, Kyle Jordan Gaming? Hadn't seen you in a while, bud. Good to see you here. Everyone forgot about Jimmy Kimmel in blackface. Oh, dude, like everybody forgot about all the Jimmy Kimmel Man Show stuff where he's objectifying women and all this stuff. But now he's just so woke. He's so woke. It's like, we remember the Man Show, dude, okay? We remember Jimmy Kimmel. But now he's just all woke and respects women, and he's so offended by Trump. She was in 13 Reasons Why. Okay, I remember 13 Reasons Why. So, okay, I got you. Where are we at? Okay, yeah, I remember her in 13 Reasons Why. I watched the first season. I haven't watched the second season. Kimmel was Karl Malone and made him an idiot. I remember that. I remember all that stuff. Jimmy Kimmel is the leader of NPC programming. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Jeremy, have you heard about the Kleenex man-sized tissues thing? It's been renamed for being sexist. I did hear about that. There's a lot of these topics that don't really tie directly into geek culture. Sometimes I can try to make it work, but I just need to start covering a lot of these stories on my personal channels when I need to start doing. Like the Kleenex thing, the Megyn Kelly thing. I can cover that stuff over on my D-Day Cobra channel because over there is no there is no parameters I have to stay within. I try to keep things within geek culture as much as I can here. So I just need to start posting more on the I need to start posting more on my personal channel. You know what I might do? I might bring that up, JV. I might just say, wow, we need to fire Kimmel now. Remember when he did the Karl Malone blackface? Remember that? Remember? Can we get Jimmy Kimmel fired now? I might do that. So Jeremy, do you like Predator 1987? Absolutely, Antonio. Absolutely. There's another channel. Well, it's not. It's my personal channel. My personal. Let me see if I can. Let me get a link for it. Hang on. But I hardly ever post over there. So, I mean, I haven't posted a video in there in a couple of months, I don't think. Give me a minute. Fucking internet would work. Come on. All right, there's a link to my personal channel if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't post there very much. So feel free to, if I get time, I can post some of these these more of like news stories and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, all right, where are we at? Where are we at? Tommy says, I want a Star Wars movie where Kate Beckinsale plays a badass Sith. Bro, Kate Beckinsale. Yes, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, okay? I'm a fan. Jeremy, do you like, or Geeks and Gamers, do you like the movie Uncle Buck? I do, but I can't. God damn, it's been so long since I've seen it. I mean, I did. It's been 20 years since I saw that movie. So I need to watch it again. Sub to the other channel. Thank you, Journeyman121. Appreciate that. Yeah, I need to work on doing more videos over there. So, all right. Filming on Spawn reboot has reportedly been pushed back, delayed until summer 2019. Spawn creator Todd McFarlane is expected to write and direct. Yes, I'm excited about that too. I'm definitely excited about that. Nolan Gaming and Raging. The first Predator movie I watched was the new one. Even I know it was awful. I have a friend who loves and talks about Predator and Alien franchise all the time. Yeah, it's not, the new one's not good. Or wait, I don't know if I've seen the newest one. I've kind of lost interest in the Predator franchise, to be honest with you. I really only like the first one. But yeah, I had, the first probably 10, 12 issues of Spawn. I thought Spawn was going to become, like, at this point in time, this many years later, I figured Spawn was going to be on the Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, Wolverine level. I just thought Spawn was going to be one of the biggest characters ever. And I don't know why it didn't quite happen. Image Comics was, breaking through back then. And I don't know. I mean, I got out of comics, and never really got back into them after the initial interest, when I was into it with Image Comics and Uncanny X-Men and Superman and Batman, Death Superman, Nightfall, Savage Dragon, Shadowhawk. I liked Image Comics a lot, and so I don't really know why Spawn just kind of died out. But he did, along with a lot of characters. But I thought Spawn was going to be an all-timer. Spawn sold out to the man. I'd be interested to get some more details on that. I don't know, what exactly happened. You know what happened in that awful movie. I mean, but characters have survived awful movies before. I mean, look at Captain America, that movie back in the day, not the Chris Evans one, like the 80s one. Wolverine had X-Men Origins, which I actually like, but everybody else hates. I mean, more characters have survived bad movies before. And I enjoyed the Spawn movie. I can't tell you the last time I watched it, so maybe if I watched it again, I would hate it. So, what do you think of Palpatine Return to Episode 9? I think it's all marketing to get the fans back into Star Wars. I don't know what to think about that Palpatine rumor. Again, at this point, I don't care. I care about talking about how bad it's going to be, but nothing is going to keep me nothing's going to excite me for Episode 9 unless they split it into 2 films. That's the only thing that can get me excited. And the reason I say split it into 2 films is because I do not believe there's any way they can fix the problems with The Last Jedi and then end this story correctly with a 2.5 hour movie. I just don't believe they can do that. I don't think anybody could do that. I don't think Nolan could do that unless they're going to do the World in Between Worlds right then, from Rebels. I just don't see it happening. So the only way that they could do it is to split it into 2, take the first movie and spend a 2-hour movie retroactively fixing The Last Jedi by telling the story that you should have told in The Last Jedi. Fix all that shit and then end the trilogy on the right note. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. So I don't have any faith in Episode 9 to be good, but I will continue to talk about it. I hear all these little,
Jeremy, if you don't like it, if you're not excited, why do you talk about it?
Because it needs to be talked about, because we need to continue to call Disney out on their bullshit, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And here's the beautiful thing, soy boys. Here's what's awesome about it. There's not a goddamn thing any of you can do about it. You can't stop me. You can do nothing. That makes you so mad, doesn't it? You can do nothing at all. And I'm going to keep doing it because your tears are delicious. And I love it when you're sitting there and you're holding your little latte and your hands start shaking because a new upload from Geeks and Gamers came. Your hands start shaking. Oh, you have to take those glasses off with no lenses. And you start twitching a little bit. That makes me so happy to know that happens. Your tears are delicious. So So yeah, I'm going to keep talking about it. Except false flag your channel or flag your channel. I mean, that doesn't stop me. That stops that stops YouTube. But still have Geeks and Gamers, still have a Twitch channel, still have the Facebook groups, still have social media. So, I mean, yeah, they can hurt, but, you know, the thing about Geeks and Gamers is, like, our YouTube channel is great. It's awesome. We can survive without YouTube. You know, we can, because I'm not dumb enough to put all our eggs in one basket, you know, but YouTube's fine. I'm in communication with YouTube now. So there's nothing they can do. Nothing they can do. So make sure I'm super chats. All right. Political correctness is where humor goes to die. That is very true. That is very, very true. Ivan sent me a text. Hang on. Let me see what Ivan says here. Ivan says, hello, my fellow white supremacist. I just want to let you know that your lawn is now ready for your white supremacist ice. And now I'm going to take a look at your roof to make sure there is no illegals that can get through. Oh, man. Gotta love Ivan. Gotta love Ivan. So that was weird what you just did there, Jeremy. The green arrow 615. I don't know. What did I do? What did I do? I don't know what I did. But you know what? Here's what I know. Here's what I know. If something, you know, happens to the YouTube channel, I know that the Geeks and Gamers community will have my back. And that's a good feeling to have right there. You know what I mean? Obviously, our YouTube channel is very important. I want to continue to develop it and grow it and see it prosper. But, you know, if something happens out of my control, you know, there's nothing I can do about it, you know. So, which would you rather hang out with if you had the chance, Nolan or Filoni? Can I say neither? I don't want to hang out with Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan doesn't seem like a cool guy to hang out with. I just appreciate the man's, you know, genius when it comes to filmmaking. And as far as, you know, as far as hanging out with Filoni, I mean, it would probably be cool to meet Filoni. It'd be cooler to meet Filoni and hang out with Filoni than it would be Nolan. I don't really care to hang out with any of these guys, though. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of them. You know, I don't get starstruck very often. I don't get nervous around people that often. It's just kind of like, you know, Nolan's awesome. He's the man. And I'm a fan of his work, but meeting him, I could care less, you know? Like, I mean, if I ever met him, I would just like to shake his hand and I'd, you know, go, like, I don't need to say, Mr. Nolan, like, I just be like, yo, I just like to shake your hand. You're awesome. You're great. Continue doing the awesome work. That's it. That's all I would need to do. So, Maverick says Christopher Nolan is a douche. Probably. I mean, most great people are douches. You know, Michael Jordan. Go back. Like, Michael Jordan is an all-time douchebag. Look at everybody that's ever interacted with Michael Jordan. Asshole. Complete asshole. Ruthless. His teammates hated his guts. Kobe Bryant, my all-time favorite basketball player. Asshole. On the court. His teammates hated him. You know why? Because he holds them accountable. Walt Disney. Everybody thinks Walt Disney was like a, you know, fun-loving guy. Walt Disney was an asshole to work for. A complete asshole. He demanded greatness from his people. Nick Saban, Alabama. Asshole. Demanding. Holds people accountable. You know? Do you know what nice guys are doing right now? They're sitting in Starbucks drinking latte, bitching about the latest Geeks and Gamers video.
That's what the nice guys are doing. They're so nice and they respect women and they project and they let them know, I respect you. I don't objectify you. I don't. I've never looked at a woman's booty, as they call it. I've never, ever, ever thought about anything objectifying.
That's what they do, you know? So, let me see. Jeremy, lend me $20. Don't be gay. What? Morgan McGinnis, have a good Friday, everybody. Tell my dad happy birthday from Geeks and Gamers. Got to go kick it with some homies. See you next time. Boom, smack. Morgan McGinnis, great supporter of the Geeks and Gamers community. Let his dad know happy birthday from G&G. Press 1 for happy birthday for Morgan's dad. Would you hang out with John Campea? I've talked about Campea before. I like John Campea. I've always been a fan of John Campea. I'm fairly certain he hates my guts. I met him at Star Wars Celebration last year. I shook his hand. I told him I respected him. I told him, he's inspired me to do a lot of the stuff I've done, because he built the team at AMC and then the Collider and everything like that. And so I don't like a lot of the way he's approached a lot of stuff in the past year. He's aggravated the shit out of me, but I still respect the man for what a lot of the things he's done. But no, I don't want to hang out with Campea. So, Jeremy, who's your Make Star Wars Great Again hat on? That's the Inquisitor from Star Wars Rebels. Let's see. Laura, Ryan stole my fanfiction story. I didn't meet you at Disney because I was too nervous. Sorry. You don't have to be nervous. You don't. I appreciate that, but you don't have to be nervous with me. I never want to make anybody nervous. I'm just a normal guy with as many flaws as anybody else. Jeremy, thoughts on the animated movie Death of Superman? Literally the best comic book movie ever. I actually want to see it. I haven't seen it. You're talking about the newest one, I'm assuming, my Nickelodeon collection. And I do want to see it because I've heard great things about it. If you're talking about the one that came out a while back, I didn't like that one. But if you're talking about the new one, I want to see it. So, Jeremy, would you ask Christopher Nolan, where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? Orange Man Scary, says Kyle Jordan Gaming. Orange Man Scary. Okay, yeah, my Nickelodeon collection. I haven't seen that one yet. I would love to see that one, but you know what? I need to just check it out. I've heard great things about it, so I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out, and I'll get back to you. I might just do a quick quick review on it. So VP21 says, approaching and talking to Jeremy is like talking to a hot girl. It's not true. Like I said, man, it was when we were on the Vader fan film set. I was in the we were in the the backstage area, and a lot of the cast were in there, and Anna was in there, I was in there, a lot of the cast, and I had to take a phone call, so I walked out, and I walking back in there, and Anna comes and she goes, they're freaking out. I'm like, why? And she goes, they were saying is that Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers? And she's like, yeah. And they're like, oh my God. I'm like, no, they're not. There's no way. She goes, yes. So I walked in there, and yes, they were all freaking out. And I'm like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I was just like, yo, y'all can talk to me. I'm a normal guy. I'm just a dude, It was crazy. So, I don't really get all that, but just all you got to do is come up and talk to me, man. It's all good. So, I'm not wearing hockey pads. He must have friends. So use your favorite pickup lines to share. Why do you keep saying where's the trigger in the Nixon voice? It does sound a lot like Nixon, actually, doesn't it? It really does. So if you guys want to confirm that with Anna on one of her live streams, go ahead and ask her. Because, I didn't believe her when she came out there and told me that. And so, and then we were at In-N-Out, me and her, and the guy, I guess, at In-N-Out recognized me, but he didn't want to talk to me. And she noticed it, and I didn't. So, Darth Vader, hey, Jeremy, you're the best, man. I love the channel. You keep me going in life. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. So, thank you. Let's see. Friends? Have you met this guy? I love that. He must have friends. I do have to wrap this up pretty soon, guys. I've got some business I got to take care of. We are We are less than 700 subscribers from 90,000. We are less than 700 from 90,000. 90K. 90K. So, Jeremy, could you please be the next one after T-Series to overtake Pewds? Thanks. I'm a big fan of PewDiePie, but you know, hopefully, I want to get to let's get to 90,000 first, then 100,000, then we'll see. But you know, it's really cool, and I appreciate everything you guys do for me. You really don't understand. A lot of you thank me for what I do for you. You don't understand. It's what you do for me. You know, I've never been more happy with where I'm at, you know, with Geeks and Gamers, with what we have going on. You know, a year ago at this time, we didn't have this following, and Geeks and Gamers still had a lot of things going on, and I didn't know what the future would hold. I mean, I've been through, you know, building Geeks and Gamers. I've been through doubts, you know, questioning it. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decisions? Is this thing ever going to take off? Is anything going to happen? And I have a lot of people on my team that are, you know, relying on me to make the best decision, to put this thing in the best position possible, because I want to make sure that this becomes their livelihood too. You know, I want them to, you know, they've done a lot of work for me, and they've put a lot of time and effort into this, and they all have jobs and lives and, you know, families and stuff too. And they put their time in to help us develop this thing. And now we're in a position where it's possible that we could take the next step. And, you know, it's cool. So, but we got a lot of work to do, and I've got a lot of decisions to make, and I'm going to continue making those decisions. That's going to point us in the right direction moving forward. Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction story. I'll never hear Batman's voice and not laugh now. He must have friends. Now you're just too humble, Jeremy. I don't try, like, I try to have perspective. It's the best way I can put it. Perspective. So 100K Jeremy promised to wear makeup. Did I make that promise? Did I make that promise? I don't know. I don't know if I made that promise. I think I did. That's right. That's right. But I said I would put the Darth Maul face paint on. I'd have Anna do Darth Maul face paint. No, Jeremy, thank you for being our voice against the abusive, corrupt Kathleen Kennedy and the Lucasfilm cronies. You got it, buddy. You got it. Thank you. Let me see. He doesn't own The Last Jedi. No, I don't own The Last Jedi. I don't know what that was in reference to, but I don't own The Last Jedi. But I think people are sending me The Last Jedi, and I'm going to use the skill saw on it. Skill saw on this biatch is what we're going to do. Aces, we are Jeremy. Aces, did you make that comment on another like somebody sent me a screenshot of another video. I'm not gonna name the video. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I still have it. Hang on, I'm trying to see. Don't leave me yet, guys. Hang on. Where the heck is it? I'm waiting for Aces. Did you make a comment on another video and you said, we are Jeremy? It was a video that was shitting on Geeks and Gamers on another Star Wars channel. I think I remember somebody saying that. I don't know if it was Aces or not, but I can't find the screenshot right now. Somebody sent it to me. Mirror Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy, I was at work today and I was wearing my Star Wars shirt, and someone comes to the register with his headphones in and puts down his phone, and he was watching you and he loves your channel. What? Are you kidding me? There's no. Are you serious? That's crazy, man. Aces says, yes, that was me. See, I pay attention, okay? I pay attention. That shows you right there how much I pay attention. So I got to take a picture of that one right there. That's cool right there. So Aces and Mirror Jeremy, that's amazing. So Laura Ryan stole my fan fiction story, told me something where she was going through an In-N-Out burger, playing a video of ours, and the person that was getting their order for them asked if that was Geeks and Gamers. So that was amazing to me. So Aces, yeah, man, I did see that. I did, and I appreciated that. I appreciate when I see you guys. Like, again, if there are ever people that are, and again, you're welcome to do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to tell you what I would like to see if you're going to defend Geeks and Gamers. Like, if people are shitting on us, shitting on me, making up lies, making up false narratives, we don't have to attack them back. Just hit them with the facts. Hit them with the facts. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. So, all right. I don't know anyone who watches you, but okay. But that's okay. My trooper, that's okay. Not a problem. Star Wars for life. Good night, Jeremy. Good night, Star Wars for life. Thank you so much. Hashtag Jeremy too. Let's see. Antonio says hashtag Jeremy too. So smash the melee. We've got almost 300 likes before we wrap this bad boy up. Still got 350 people watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll probably go live again tonight, depending on what I have going on. I'll probably go live again tonight, just like I did last night. I did like a 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. stream. John T. Net dropped a massive super chat because Doomcock told his stream what happened with the AdSense, and John T. Net comes in there and drops a massive super chat, which is insane and crazy. So, I appreciated that. I sent Doomcock a message and told him I thanked him for everything. And so, that's it's always good to have that type of support. You know what I mean? Cotton candy hair Jeremy, I was at a porn shoot today, and all the porn stars were watching you and love your channel. Don't. There's no way that's true. There's no way that's true. I hope it's true, but I doubt that's true. Oh man, that's good stuff. We got your 6, Jeremy. Anytime, anywhere. Thank you, Jedi Mistress. Thank you so much. That's not true. Hey, Jeremy, taking off, bro. You have a good one, and may the force be with you. Thank you. I mean, seriously, this is like the fucking this is probably one of my favorite live streams just because of how cool you guys are being. Like, seriously. Let's see. G&G porn parody. It's a tradition in the business. Parody. Porn star Jeremy. I was at a funeral today, and the priest was watching your channel. You guys are a trip now. You guys are a trip. All right, I got to wrap this up. We still need 13 more likes. 13 more likes to get us 13 more melees. But can we smash that melee and get us over 300 before we wrap this bad boy up? Again, I'll probably go live again tonight. We'll see what all happens. No guarantees, but I'll try. And one more time, if you're still here, one more time. Join. This is going to launch probably in the next 24 to 48 hours. Our new Facebook group is launching soon. So there's the link. Feel free to join it. Darth Vader, this is for you, bro. Have a good one. Thank you, Darth Vader. Thank you. You're awesome. I appreciate it. There we go. 309 likes. Thank you so much. Where are we at? My dog was watching your channel just now. Somebody said I was at Locust Film and they were watching your videos and love you. That's not true. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. There we go. Like, let's see. Everyone ask Ethan to draw Jeremy naked. What? Oh, man. All right. I got to wrap this up. Thank you all. It's been a really good live stream, as always. Again, join our new Facebook group. If you scroll up just a little bit in the chat, you will see the link. We're going to probably go public with that in the next 24 to 48 hours. That's going to be ground zero for Geeks and Gamers. All of the team is going to be there. The YouTube personalities, the website, Twitch, podcast, it's all going to be there. You guys have a good night, and I really appreciate all of you. It's been a really fun live stream. So see you either later tonight or definitely tomorrow for a live stream because Alabama's got the off week. So I got time tomorrow. So, all right, talk to you later.